Hello, fellow Sudokans, and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku puzzle for Sunday, the 14th of November 2021. It's just after lunch. I've been out grocery shopping and had some food out, and Thai food is not always spicy. I know people have this stereotype idea of what Thai food is, but it is often hot, but it isn't always, and you can avoid the spicy food if you want to. And I've been avoiding it for the last couple of weeks since I had mouth surgery. But I just had my first really, really blow your head off kind of food, and it was painful, I can tell you. My mouth is suitably blown off. Uh, so if you hear me inhaling rapidly, I'm still trying to get some air, even though it's been a while, even though it's been some time since I finished eating. I think it's still affecting my saliva glands, let's say. Okay, this is the New York Times hard level puzzle, and so usually it's an enjoyable game. And at this point, I usually tell you what the first number is because I've seen it. But as you might have guessed, because I'm still babbling away, I haven't seen it yet. Hold the bus. Wow, I really haven't seen it yet. What was that YouTube song? I still haven't found what I'm looking for. There you go. Hmm. Oh dear. All right, I'm going to have to highlight numbers and see if I'm missing anything patently obvious. Oh, okay, not much going on here. Was oh. Oh, looks like we're in for a good one, don't you think? Ah, no, no. Right, I think, could be in for something tough. Okay, I'm going to put in the candidates immediately. I'm going to start with 9 because I see something I think might be useful. 9 blocking down and 9 blocking across here. So 9 is a pair here, right, which will make 9 a pair in these squares here. Now we have 9 blocking across here and 9 blocking across here. So we also have 9 in these two squares, which means 9 must be in these two squares here. And I somehow feel that might be useful. We've got 9 blocking up here, 9 blocking down here. So 9 is available in these squares. So what does it mean? It means 9 has got to be in the center row. Okay. The reason I chose 9 here is because we've got left and right column, So now we're looking for the middle column in this chute. And now we've got top row and bottom row. So in this block of the chute, we've got to look only at the middle row. Now we've got an intersecting 9 here, so we can say that 9s go there. So actually all the 9s are accounted for. We just only have got 3 placed, but all of the others are, we know where they're going. So that's why I think 9 might be a useful or important number to start with. Apart from that, let's go back to 1s and start putting in candidates for 1. Let's do it up here because of this and this. And is there anything else? Don't think so. Right, so 2s then. Now we have 2 blocking up here, and we have 2 blocking up here, and we have 2 blocking across here. So we have 2 in those squares there. We have 2 down here, 2 up here, and 2 across here. So we have 2 in these squares here. We have a strip of 2s along here. I'm going to leave that for the moment though. I'll just look for pairs first in case I manage to find some kind of naked pairs or something. Okay, nothing going with 3s. The 4s. 4 blocking across here, 4 blocking up here. So 4 is a pair here, which will give me a pair, yay, where we have our 9s, right? So now we've got 4 and 9 as a naked pair here. It means that this extra 1 we can now remove, we don't need it, and we can place our 1 in this square here. So it isn't going to give us any other pairs on 1s though. 3 and 5. 3. I'm just looking what's missing in this block. 3 and 5. No info on those numbers just yet. So let's get back to what I was doing. 4, wasn't I? No, 5s. Well, okay, 5 blocking across here and 5 blocking across here, so a pair of 5s here. I think that's it. 6s. Sixes are kind of annoying. They're triples everywhere. If we could just get one of them, I feel like the rest of them would fall, or they might fall quite easily. Quite annoying, the 6 though. Okay, 7s. What's going on with 8? So we've got a pair of 8s here. And 9's already done, right? So, oh dear. Ooh, scary stuff. Scary stuff. Right. Look, if I start putting in candidates, I'm going to end up with a gazillion everywhere. So let's try to see if we can do anything to alleviate that before we start, shall we? First up, along here we are missing 1, 5, 6, and 8. 5, 6, 8. Okay, we're missing 1, 5, 6, or 8 in these 4 squares here, and guess what? We've got 5, 6, or 8 there. So thankfully we can now place the 1 there. That was a great find, because now we're going to see one where we have 4s. So now we have a naked pair of 1 and 4 down here. So that's going to hopefully help us out a bit. In fact, quite a lot, because now we can see 8 blocking across here. There's only one possibility for 8 now. We now know that 8 is placed here. It is not placed here. It is placed here. And even better, that 8 down here, 8 across here, we now have another naked pair down here. We now have 8 and 9. And we have 8s up here as well, where the 9s are. Oh, interesting. 8, 9 here, 8, 9 here. Very nice, very nice. Let's see. So where should we look now then? So what's intersecting around here? So okay, let's say 5 blocks up here, so 5 is now a pair here. And 7 blocks up here, so 7 is now a pair here where we have 5s, and so we just are one number missing here. The missing number is indeed 6. And so now 6 blocking down here, 6 blocking down here, 6 across here gives me a 6 in this square. And that's going to give me a pair of 6s over here. Okay. Fortunately, I didn't just jump in and start putting a million candidates in. I think it would have been a nightmare. Okay, so then the 3 now blocking down here actually gives us a pair of 3s there. The 1 blocking across here gives me a pair of 1s here, and that's more useful because we have 1 in left and center column, so now 1 must appear in this right-hand column because it's in the same chute, right? But we've got an intersecting 1 here, so we can place a pair of 1s there. This 5 blocks this square here, so 5 is a pair in those squares. This block is complete down here now. 8 blocking down here and 8 blocking across here actually now gives me a pair of 8s there. Let's come back to this block over here because we know we've got 8 and 9 pair here now. What else do we have? Okay, we have 4 blocking along here, so 4 has to be in this row here, and when we extend that row, blocking here, and a 4 blocking down here, so we know 4 is in that square there. Now we have 4 blocking up, 4 blocking down. That's going to give me a 4 to place there. What's missing from here and here? 2 and 3, I guess. Can't do much about that yet, though. 2 and 3. 2 and 3. Okay. This 5 that we have here now, the 5 blocking across here, right, like this. Now this is 4 or 9 only, so we know 5 is actually a pair here, like this. This 7 blocks across here, 7 blocks across here, and 7 blocks up here. So now we can place the 7 there, and then 7 blocking down here. That will give us a 7 there. And now 7 across here, 7 across here, 7 down here means that's a 7. We've got a pair with 6, so 6 can come there now. And we can also say that 6 is a pair in either of those squares there. Also, 6 is a pair across the middle because of this and this, of course. Okay. 2 blocks across here and like this, so we know 2 is in one of those squares, and our 3 does exactly the same thing, so that's either 2 or 3. So now we know that the missing number here has to be 5, and that would tally up with everything else. But in fact, this 5 blocks all of these squares, so we must have a 5 somewhere up here, and now there's only one place to put it, so we know 5 goes there, 6 goes there. Our 6 blocking down here now and 6 across here will give us a pair of 6s in those squares there. Much less intimidating now, isn't it, don't you think? I could complete this top block just by adding the 3 in these squares where we don't have it yet. And that top chute, I should say, not just the block, the whole chute is now complete. Nothing else we can do about the top chute for the moment, for the time being. So where should we turn our attentions to? Well, I don't think it matters. Well, let's see. Down here we've got 3 numbers that we know what they are. We may not be able to place them, but what's missing is 3, 4, and 5, right? Now, do we have any heads up on 3, 4, or 5 from up here? No, we certainly don't. So 3, 4, 5 can be in any of those squares. But since they are, the 3 blocks across here, so now we know that 3 is a pair there. Now, that means that 3 cannot appear here, so 3's got to be somewhere here, and so eliminates the 3 there. That will be a 2. Our 3 will be in this square. This now has to be a 3. and this must be a 5, giving us 2 to place down there. That was very productive, wasn't it? We've also got 2 blocking down here, so we know that these two are 2 and 9, and so whatever's left goes in here. Missing number 1, we don't have a 1 yet, so 1 goes in here, and the last number that we need for this block is a 3, so we can place that. It looked scary at first, this puzzle, didn't it? But just a bit of luck in finding something early on, and Bob's your uncle. And if you don't know what that means, don't ask me who Bob is or why he's your uncle. Just take it for granted that he is. Sorry, there's 5 blocks this square down here. Can't have a 5 there. And now we can't have a 3 here because of this. So let's get rid of the 3 there. So now we've still got 3, 4, 5 along here, of course. So now if this is 3, 4, and 5, and this is 8 and 9, this has to be 1 and 2, right? Because that's all that's left. 8, 9, exclusive pair, matching pair, whatever you want to call it. Naked pair, 3, 4, 5 here. The other numbers are 1 and 2. We've got a blocking 1 here, I should say. So the 1 goes here. Oh, sorry, wrong mode. 1 goes here, and the 2 goes here, like that. Which we could have found by looking down here anyway, but still. Same meat, different gravy. Missing number here is 5, I believe. So we'll put that in. Right, nice puzzle this one. I like it actually. 7 blocking up here, 7 down here. It's eminently doable, but yet causing us to think about it a little bit. So I'm enjoying this game, I must admit. Right, where to go now? I think, the bottom chute is complete, the top chute is complete. So we just have to put in the remaining candidate. Actually, this middle here is complete as well. We can't garner any gems from there. So let's just come across and fill in the remaining candidates. Now we've got 1, we've got 2. We don't have 3 yet, but 3 blocks across here like this and 3 blocks down here like this. So we can place candidate 3 in those squares. 4 is not done yet, but 4 blocks up here and 4 blocks across here. So we have 4 available in those squares. 5 is done, 6 is done. 7 is not done, 7 blocks like this. So we've got, 7 in those squares. How about the 8? Yes, the 8 is done, the 9 is done. In fact, we are left with a single 8 because all of the candidates are now in position. So 8 goes there, in this block. And giving us a 4 here then, so that's a 1 here and a 4 here now. The 1 gives us 5 here, 1 here, and 3 there. The 8 gives us 9 in this by value cell, 8 in this square here. 1 number to get for this column. We have a 9 already, we have a 4 already, so that's got to be a 3. We can remove candidate 3 there now. This 5 means that you must be a 7 and you have to be a 5. The last number to get in this column, we've got 4, we've got 7, so that's got to be a 9. It's also simple now, I think, don't you agree? Pretty straightforward. 3 here gives us a 5 in this square and a 3 in here. Right. Let's jump to it. We can see 3 blocking across here, 3 blocking across here, and 3 down here. So we know I've got a pair of 3s there we can put in anyway. Since I have to fill in this last block's candidates. 1, 2, 3, that's the 3 just done. 4 blocks across here, 4 blocks across here. So we are left with 4 in just these squares. And now do you see what I see? Left, right, left, right. Okay, so that means down here we must have a 4 in this column, and so that's where it goes. And that will now give us a 5 here and a 3 here, 3 in this square here now. Let's delete candidate 3. We've got a 5 here, so this is now a 9. This 9 gives us a 2 here, giving us a 9 in this square. The 2 gives us 7 in this square, 1 here, 2 here. The 1 gives us a 6 here, a 1 here. The 6 means that that can no longer be true, so 6 must be in this square, and this 6 can be kicked out. Right, what's left to do? Not very much. One number missing in this row. It's a 5, so we'll put it in. 7 is the only. This is the only place where a 7 can go now, because we've got blocking 7 here, blocking 7 here. So 7 goes there. 4 is the last number we need for that row, and now up here 9 and a 4. This 9 gives us an 8 in this square, 9 in this square, and one empty square. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's our New York Times hard level for Sunday early afternoon. I'm going swimming after a short nap, I think. And I'll be back later, maybe with green hair or something, for the Los Angeles Times expert game. See you later. Bye-bye.